Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay, folks. So, on this episode of Panda Outdoors and 4x4s, all I'm going to go over is what I'm taking on my stealth camp. Okay, so I'm going to do a solo stealth camp in the van. As you've seen, this was set up as like an airsoft office, but it's going to be used more like a little stealth camper, or I use it as a van as well, but it's good for just getting out and doing little camps. So I have done a camping on one of the Bug Out Vehicle UK meets, and this is the first ever solo stealth camp I'm going to be doing. There's a few items that I think that I've took with me, but if there's anything I've missed for those lads who do the van camping, the stealth camping, or vehicle camping, car camping, that you think I could add to this, please comment below. And I'll see how we go. I'm going to test it out on the first camp, and then I'll probably want to tweak certain things and stuff like that for the next ones and going on. As you see, it is the van I'm taking, so it's the big Citroen Relay van. That's what I'm taking, and I'll go through a few of the things that I'm taking with me on this camp. And as I say, anything that you can add or you've got that you think might be helpful, please comment below. So what I'll do is I'm going to flip the camera around now, and I'll show you what I'm taking and inside the van. Okay, folks, so as I was saying, this is my first ever stealth camp. I know my channel's more four-wheel driving and stuff like that, but a few other channels have inspired me to get out and do a little bit of a camp like this, a little bit of a stealth camp and whatever, and got the van for it, so I thought I might as well. So a few things I'm going to be taking when I'm camping. I thought to go over the items I'm taking, then if anyone in the comments wants to comment and let me know if I've missed anything out or anything that is worthwhile me getting, I'd be much appreciated. Because as I say, first time I've ever done this, and I will start doing a few more little, hopefully solo stealth camps with me tarp and stuff like that this year as well, but this is the first one in the van. So first thing that I'm taking with me is, the van did have a split charging system, but it wasn't the best because it was an office for airsoft. So what I've done is I've done away with that, and I've got a 1000-watt jackery. Okay, so this is the 1000-watt jackery. I think it's the Explorer 1000 that runs the van. It's just, I've wired all the stuff to a cigarette style connection that just plugs into the van, and it runs the lights. Okay, so the lights are on and off, so it runs the lights on the van. So we've got that. So jackery we're going to be using for powering the phone, stuff like that. And also I'm taking with me, if I just pull around the back, I've got this little 700-watt kettle I got from Mudkit on YouTube. I'll leave the link for Andy's YouTube channel as well. He does reviews on overlanding gear and stuff like that. He gave me this kettle to run off my jackery, so it saves me when I pull up. I don't have to get gas stoves out and gas, and just plug it straight in. So I tested this. I'm going to test this out while I'm away. I know it works off the jackery because I've tested before, but I'm just going to run it and see how we get on with that. We've got a little 700-watt kettle. Moving on from that, I will be using my new Ridge Monkey hot water bottle. So you all know I love my Ridge Monkey gear. So this is a Ridge Monkey hot water bottle, fleece lined. So that's why I've brought the kettle. So when I get there, because I'm going to be turning up a little bit late, I don't really want to be getting stoves out and stuff, I'll be just boiling the kettle, and this will be going in the sleeping bag with me. So I'm running my Ridge Monkey sleeping bag. So that is how I'm going to be keeping warm in the night. Unfortunately, the heaters have packed in the van, so that's a job I've got to get fixed. But I'm thinking about just putting a diesel heater straight into the van. So that's what I'll be using for warmth, and I'll be testing out the kettle. Also for my cook system that I'm taking, so for cooking breakfast on the weekend, in the morning, it's going to be, you've all seen this before. Is my Solo Adventures cook system. So this has got stoves, teas, coffees, mug, gas, all stuff like that. I'll leave the link for this video, for this Solo cook system, in the description. So if you just want to go on to watch that video, have a little look. It's quite interesting, and it could set you up for setting up just a little solo camping system for yourselves when you're out in your four-wheel drives or your vans or anything like that. So I'll leave the link for that. So that's my cook system that I'm going to be running. Again, moving on, I'm going to be, to keep my food cold, I'm just going to be using this tactical, it's called a tactical cool bag. It's just a camo cool bag I got from a fishing shop, with a couple of freezer blocks in just to keep my breakfast sausages and stuff like that fresh overnight, ready for in the morning. So that's what I'm using for there. Again, I've got a little drawer system just here in the corner, as I've seen on another video. That's got some utensils and stuff like that in if I'm short, spare lighters, spare gases, stuff like that. Again, on the seat, if you just look behind me here, I've got like a fake fur throw. I've brought this with me, one, just to sit on and keep warm, and two, if it gets a bit too cold, I can throw this over my sleeping bag or under my sleeping bag just to keep the cold off me. As I say, all the walls are insulated, just the floor's not, which is something I may look at doing if I start doing a few more camps. Yeah, so we've got this, and then to black out the blind, to black out the window, I've just got this picnic blanket or ground sheet. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it on the shelf and weigh it down with the driveway awning that we've got in the van, just to block out the sun in the morning so no one can see in as well. Last thing I want to do is wake up with somebody peeking through at me while I'm asleep, or rolling over scratching my bum, and somebody's peeking in watching me. So put this up, blacks it all out, keeps it all nice and private, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to see a fat lad scratching the backside, do they? So that's what I'm going to be using to cover my windows. So then moving on, I'm just taking a couple of litres of water with me, so just some 1.5 bottle litres of water for boiling in the kettle and stuff like that. And then I'm making a brew with. So for the hot water bottle, I'm making a brew, a couple of 1.5 litre bottles of water. We do have rations under the seat, MREs and stuff like that. They're always in the van, so they'll be coming with me. And then we'll just take a couple of snacks for us. And I think pretty much that is the basics of what I'm taking. Then moving on, going to the toilet, I've just got a generic pee bottle from Amazon, not a major. And then we've just got our portable camp loo that's just going to live there with a couple of disposable johns in there. If you don't know what they are, I'll leave a link for a video of Funky Prepper demonstrating what they are. They're basically little bags that you go to the toilet in, you seal it up, and it traps any smells or any of the badness in it. So that's my setup. They're the items that I'm going to be taking now. I'm going to go on to my sleep setup and I'll show you that now. But again, please comment if I'm missing anything or anything that you think I could use or benefit from. Comment below. I'd like to hear what you take vehicle camping as well. I'm new to this bit. As I say, we've used it before just to get our head down in, but we've had other camping equipment with us. It's just been one of us having had a tent with us, so we've jumped in the back on the fishing beds. So again, we do have a first aid kit with us, as always. I have a first aid kit in my EDC bag, so that's already there. We've got a nice first aid kit. Got loads of firelighting equipment. It's all underneath there. Axe for preparing wood is underneath the chair as well. So if I stop off, if I find a spot where I can have a little campfire in the morning to cook over, I can do that as well. So then, what I'm going to do now is I'll flip the camera around and I'll just show you the sleep setup that I was using and a little bit more of some of the other little items that I took with me just in case. Again, hope you're liking these videos. Much appreciated for all the support to get off everybody. It means a lot. All the comments, the same people comment each week, which thank you. I thought people would be getting bored of me by now, but thank you, it means a lot. And again, I'm just doing this as a hobby, and I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. Same with Brownie and Andy, they made up that we're getting so much good feedback. Such good feedback, sorry. So yeah, so thanks again. It does help if you like and subscribe to the channel as well, and share this to anybody that wants to get into stealth camping and a bit like me didn't know what to take. Hopefully this might help them. So what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around now and I'll show you the sleep system that we were running, that I'm going to be running. Okay, so I'm starting off at the back of the vehicle. So we've just got a little trolley jack, and yes, it is pink. We bought this for cancer research, just showing some support. So just a normal little miniature, but it is a 3-ton trolley jack. I've just got a battery booster just in case the battery dies or anything like that. Last thing I want to do is get stuck on a stealth camp and not have any way to start my car. Okay, underneath I've just got a nice cracker bar to get the wheel nuts off. The socket for it is always in the glove compartment. Then we've just got a few wooden blocks as chocks to chock the wheels up. And then there's the pillows that I always run. And then there is my fishing bed, just there. It is a Nash Wide Boy sleep system. And that is the Ridge Monkey hot water bottle. As you can see, it runs quite a bit down the sleeping bag. So it does warm you all the way up. And then moving on, I've just got a nice little fishing bivvy that has a admin pouch underneath it to keep all your bits. And on the side of it, there's a gas canister warmer. So if you are cooking on your little table, you can put the canister in and keep it all warm. But I just use that now as a bedside table. So put the iPad on, a drink on, something like that when I'm in bed. My phone and my power bank to charge my phone if I'm not using the jackery. So that's there on the side as a little bedside cabinet. We do have just a fold out table, ratchet strap to the side, or as I say, I probably won't use that, but it always lives in the van. So that is the back of the vehicle. What I'll do now is I'll just bring it around and you can have a look at the front. And also, as you can see, there is the like fake sheepskin throw on the front on the chair there. So I'll just take that off if it gets too cold and put it over me. Okay, I'll bring you to the side. Okay, so as you can see, you've just got a little dustbin there with some bin bags in and stuff like that. Just put a bin bag in there, use that as a dustbin. When I'm ready to go, when I'm done, rubbish out, throw it in the bin. We have a big tub of water in there. This is clean water, it's just the bottle's dirty. I always keep this in the van just in case the vehicle needs topping up or anything like that. So that'll be coming with us. As you can see, there is one of the 1.5 litre bottles of water. We have a first aid kit just in there, and then that's just a little tea towel to dry your hands on, stuff like that, that we always have. And then just behind there is a dishwash and bucket, so when I'm doing any dishes or stuff like that, this is in the Land Rover normally. Pop this out, do some dishes. High-vis coat for emergencies, I always keep that in there. And then I have just a little fold-out camp chair, believe it or not. It's one of the miniature ones, but it does hold up to 150 kilos, so it easily holds my weight. And then, as you can see, there is a gas heater just in the corner, but don't really trust that. That was just in there from the last time I went fishing. But yeah, so that is the van and what I'm taking with me. Yeah, and then I've just got these. These are my string lights. You've seen me do a review on these anyway. These are on there just in case the power goes on the jackery. I run out of light. I can run these all around the van. I can run them all around the van and it'll give me light. So that is pretty much what I'm taking with me. So folks, that is basically what I'm taking with me on my solo camp, my solo stealth camp. I think I've covered all the boxes. We've got lighting, food, heating, power, sleep system, emergency stuff, booster pack, jack, spare wheel, wheel brace, stuff like that. Covered, first aid kit and stuff like that. So I think I've ticked quite a lot of boxes. But again, I'd like to hear what you take with you. Again, I probably am going to do a certain couple of upgrades on the van. I've seen a bed system that a girl's made on TikTok or Instagram. She's into motocross and the bed lifts up and sits in the roof. And then when she needs it, it drops down. And it's very simple, very easy to do. So I think I'm going to maybe have a go with that. And again, it still works on the theme of it's a van when I need a van to pick tyres up, wardrobes up, household stuff. Bit of scrap every now and again. But then when I do want to go on a cheeky little stealth camp, or we're going camping and I can't be bothered with the Land Rover, the tents, or I'm going fishing and I can get my van there, I can use that. So I think I might do that eventually, but for now I'm going to see how I'm running with this setup. And again, I hope you've liked this video. Thanks for all the support. And if you could drop us a little like and a subscribe, that would mean a lot. And stay tuned for the next one. It'll be when I'm out doing this little stealth camp. Hopefully I don't get kidnapped or attacked by any wild animals in the depths of Wales. But yeah, so stay tuned for the next one. And again, thanks for watching. I've been Panda. Stay prepared and I'll see you outdoors sometime. Bye bye now.